who, this is just a quick talk, so I'm just going to share this. So for those of you who don't know, the Ruby community, aside from the Facebook group, the mailing list, we also have a channel in Slack. So we didn't bother to create our own Slack community, so we just created our own channel inside the Fackers Slack. So Philippine Tech Hackers. So if you go to fackers.io, you can register there, and you can get your invite there, and then someone will just approve there. Yeah. So if you have any code related questions, so similar to what I had this morning. So I had a strange problem with my work earlier. So it was I was doing a joins between a polymorphic association. So what happened was suddenly it stopped working inside the test environment, but it was working in development. So I asked this question earlier. Wait, can I? All right. So here I posted here. I have a strange problem right now. My code works fine in development, doesn't work inside tests. And then the first few solutions there, people were actually quick to respond, which is great. So if you have any problems, you can just ask people here. Usually they'll solve your problem, but depending on the person asking, sometimes they'll give you a hard time first. So for me, so for example, Ramon here, he told me to change my motherboard because it might be the problem. And then and then Bri here told an actual decent advice, which is to switch the development and the test database just to check if it's actually broken. And then in here, well, this is also a valid suggestion. And then in here, Rad mentioned it's cosmic rays. To be honest, I don't know what happened. It suddenly stopped working. I didn't even change anything. Yeah, so cosmic rays, and then and then I shared my actual problem here. I shared some code, but it didn't matter because yeah, in
wait, change mo DB sa prod, no?
Yeah, so then here. Here, Buddy told me to change my test DB to prod and then do a DB test prepare, which deletes, resets the database. And then in here, he had another suggestion: get a video card, the GTX 980 Ti. Yeah, then I told him I'll probably tell my boss to get me a GTX 1080. And then yeah, he even went as far as photoshopping this. DHH suggesting that I need the latest video card to run Rails 5. Right. Anyway, that's it. Yeah. So if you're still not on Slack, you should join. It's fun to be there.
Tomorrow.
AMA. Oh right. Yeah. Tomorrow I have an AMA tomorrow. Yes. Come on now. I think that's it. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Terrence. And now, it's here. But wait, we have Mr. Adrian. Adrian!
Oh! Yes.
Nag-mic drop ba siya? Bakit nahulog yung mic? Okay, we have Adrian from Exciting Talk about Random.
Gusto niyo may momo.
Okay.
Adrian, ladies and gentlemen.
Hello.
Clap, 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 clap. Thank you.
Okay, so I just wanted to share the 5 things we learned from the first Shield Code Dojo.
Adrian, what was the Shield Code Dojo?
I'm glad you asked. That's a very good question.
Thank you. Why thank you?
It's basically
I thought he was not prepared for my question.
this is event where we get people to where we get people in the office and then we basically just present challenge. Yes. Hello. 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 There. So and then we do challenges like programming challenges and share solutions and stuff like that. So yeah, 5 things we learned from the first Shield Dojo, or these guys ran a Code Dojo and when they look back, you'll never believe what they learned. Number 1, there are no problems that are too easy. So when we were trying to figure out like what problems we were going to put into the challenge list, we spent like weeks just trying to figure out what the problems were because we didn't want it to be too easy and stuff like that, and then we ended up getting problems that were too hard and stuff. Basically, in the end, turns out that a lot of people actually did the easy problems because one of the reasons why they joined the dojo was that they wanted to learn a new language. So even if they were masters at whatever languages they were doing already, they came in and they did the easy ones because they wanted to do it in the in a programming language that they were interested in. So yeah, so easier problems more than harder problems. So number 2, solving the challenge is its own reward, or what belt system. So when we started out, we had this very complicated scheme of providing stickers with belt colors and stuff. And while we are keeping that, and we do find that some people liked how they had it, turns out that a lot of people went there because they wanted to do the challenge and they were interested in that. So yeah, so another thing we learned. Number 3, don't use your home router for providing Wi-Fi. Or that home router kind of sucked, so I'll use my mobile data instead, which also kind of sucked. We had issues where we were handing out the test data and then people couldn't get in Slack because we were actually using a home router for 5 computers when we had like 30 people on that router. So it was a terrible experience. So 4, stick to the schedule, or don't stay till 11 p.m. Live to code another day. We didn't really plan. We weren't really taking charge of like the time. We were like, oh yeah, let's just keep doing this. And then we all went home at 12, and then the next day was a Friday, and we had to work. End of sprint. It was a really bad idea. So yeah. So number 4. Number 5, discussing solutions is equally important, or allot enough time to present and discuss solutions for all challenges. We had a bunch of people present their solutions during the meetup, which was really good, and which we thought, like the team who were organizing thought that really helped. Was one of the things that really helped, because we felt like the sharing was important. But unfortunately, we didn't really plan for it, so we were just asking people who wanted to do solutions, and while we did do them ourselves and we did have solutions, we were like, oh yeah, if nobody was in there, and we were just gonna forget about the other problems that we did. So yeah, so aside from like, one of the things that we got from that is like people also wanted to learn how other people solved it. So discussing that is also very important. So I said 5 things, but they wanted the talk to be longer, so here are pictures. Thank you. So the reason why I was asking, why I had this talk was, Shield Go Dojo 2! Hooray! Hooray! So we're having the second Go Dojo, August 4, 2016, 7 p.m. Here at the Shield HQ. So I hope you guys can join us. The last one was a lot of fun for like almost everybody I talked to.
Everybody kaya?
Yeah, everybody. I talked to everybody, so
Not almost.
Everybody.
Okay, everybody has fun.
see the smiles. So if you wanted to sign up, we also have a Slack channel, Shield Go Dojo. Join up or email us if you've registered before for the first one. We will be sending you emails again, and then you will get that. But if you haven't, I have the shortened URL version of the Google Forms, which you can just memorize.
Which of course
now.
they will memorize.
Yes.
Guys, all together now. S9HWD. We will have some of the guys go around with tablets. Go, tablets! Actually, hindi nila alam yun. They will pass around some sign-up forms. You guys can sign up. It's the last time we had people talk about sila Tim.
Yeah,
Elixir, yeah. And then some were Java people, some were C people. So you can also actually tell your other developer friends. It's not exclusive to Ruby. It's just really a programming exercise, you know, one night when you get to just code around and no pressure, free pizza, free beer, or, you know, if you're sick and tired of pizza, because every meetup, we serve pizza and chicken. Uy, masarap yung bonchon, di ba? Who likes the bonchon? Yes! Clarence's request. Anyway, so yeah, let's get together on August 4. August 4?
August 4.
Oh, August 4. That's also a Thursday. It's the first Thursday of August. That's in 2 weeks. So sign up. We will send you email, more details about the dojo, like some sample problems or how it works for those who didn't get to attend the first one. Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
What she said.
Okay na ba? Okay na. Wala na. Sabihin. Okay. Tele? Any parting words? Wala na? Okay. And that concludes this month's Frog Meetup.